The name of the game for this video is Fountain Pen Inks. Let me show you some of my latest purchases in regards to fountain pen inks and hopefully not make a mess in the whole process. As always, I'm your host Aaron from Pen Venture. Welcome to a personal collection update. I recently added 2 new inks from Diamine, and those come from the Reddit's community chest in regards of Diamine inks. It's Caledon Cat and Sailor's Warning. Didn't I told you that we're gonna have more fountain pen inks videos for the Pen Venture YouTube channel? I did. This is one of them. And it's a very nice and creative way to enjoy some pretty colors, to show you what I recently added in my personal fountain pen collection, and also to update everyone on this inks. Maybe you don't know what is the Reddit's community Diamine inks. Well, let's put it like this. Diamine is a very prestigious ink maker from UK, and I enjoy their colors. We are sole distributors in Romania of their entire lineup of inks, and we enjoy them a lot. And what's specifically very nice regarding Diamine inks is that they are not that expensive. They are very well behaving, and where it is not that case, it is clearly stated that it's not for use in some fountain pens or at all in fountain pens. They have a very wide palette of colors, editions. They do amazing stuff with ink, and my collection is full of Diamine inks, and that should tell you a lot. One of my favorite inks from them is Sapphire Blue, Oxford Blue, Blue Black, even my exclusive ink, Diamine Desert Rose. It is made in collaboration with Diamine, and I enjoy the whole process of making that ink, and it is available only on the Pen Venture website. On Reddit, there is a fountain pen community formed around Diamine. So each time they put together a specific name and color, Diamine comes to the rescue and presents one of these colors for the Reddit's community, and they are going to be available for everyone through the retailers like us and pretty much everyone who is retailing Diamine inks. And recently we had 2 new inks from Diamine in the Reddit's community group. One of them is Caledon Cat, which is available in 80 milliliters bottle, and the smaller plastic ones, which is 30 milliliters plastic bottles, the smaller ones. And we have a very special one this time. It's made in the shimmering division of inks from Diamine, and it's Sailor's Warning. Pretty interesting name. And you're gonna see why it's so interesting, because the actual shimmering color and everything gets a little bit different. So we are gonna test out this inks on some very good quality paper. I do enjoy Tomo River paper, because if you want to see a true beautiful color for a fountain pen ink, you must use a paper which is not going to absorb that ink very quickly and dry it before having the proper time to showcase its properties, its shading, its sheening, its shimmering. So we're gonna use a very good quality paper, and we're gonna do some swabbings, and let's see this pretty colors. But before getting to Caledon Cat, also Sailor's Warning, let me show you 2 previous colors which are part of the Reddit's community choices. We have Earl Grey and Writer's Blood, and they are available on our website. And let me show you this pretty gray color. I'm not a huge fan of gray colors in regards of inks, but I did had some black and white fountain pens, and I said, this is one of those colors which I do like to have on such colors for fountain pens. And what can you do? I am that sort of a guy who is going to match the color of the pen most of the times with the color of the ink inside. And we have Diamine Earl Grey. We have a very interesting color. We have some shading going on, which in theory tells me that the pigment, it's in a ratio which is a little bit lower than the actual liquid water in the ink. and it's supposed to make the ink very easy to wash, problem free and all of that, but it is slightly drier, is more of a bluish gray and not that gray. Like for example, in my opinion, a true gray is Mont Blanc Oyster Gray, if I'm not mistaken. That is one of the colors which I think it's screams gray in regards of the color for such an ink. And we're gonna go forward and test out Writer's Blood. Again, a very beautiful ink, which we do have on our website. In the meantime, we will see the inks drying and we will see more of their properties as we go along. I cannot wait to go forward and test out Sailor's Warning, because I haven't put it in a single fountain pen, and I cannot wait to see how it's showing on paper, since I've seen some pictures and the ink is quite wild. These two inks, Earl Grey and Writer's Blood, are safe to use in everyday fountain pens. No matter what you have, they are very safe to clean and everything. So let's try it out with the glass deep pen. This is very easy because you can swap in between inks without loading them in a fountain pen. And we have Diamine. Writer's Blood. Nice ink, reddish, almost like a prune-ish color, ripe prune. It has shading going on. We don't know in regards of sheen, but we lay down plenty of ink on this page and we can observe if it has some sheen. It's a very good selling ink on our website, and our partners in Romania, other shops sell it very much, and it's very popular. If you enjoy my content, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. This will help me a lot with the YouTube algorithm. And if you want to support the growth of PenVenture YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe. Like this, you can be notified whenever we have new content, just like this one. Now, let's go into what we have this year from the Reddit's community. And we're gonna start with Caledon Cat, which is an ink that I deem to find a little bit exotic. And it's a sort of a mix, strange mix of colors if you ask me. It's not teal, it's not turquoise, it's not mintish green, but it is a mix in between all of this. We do have some pretty insane shading going on with this ink. And let me show you. It is a very translucent color. It goes down like this mintish green, but as it's going to dry, it's gonna look very interesting. And we are gonna leave it up to dry in a few moments. Till then, let's write down the name, and we have Diamine Caledon Cat. As you can clearly see right now, if we glance our eyes at the page, the Writer's Blood ink, which is almost drying, you can observe that we have some sheening going on right here on the edges. We have this dull gold sheen, and if you lay plenty of ink on the page, you can clearly see that sheen appearing, and as the ink will dry, you will see more of it. And we are gonna go through the more exotic Sailor's Warning. Shimmering inks are something very exotic. Be very careful in which fountain pens are you gonna use this sort of an ink. And in my opinion, and humble opinion, the best bet would be to find a fountain pen which is not that expensive, which is easy to clean. Also, it's one of those fountain pens that you're gonna use only for this type of exotic inks. Like for example, I often use my Lamy for such an ink, and it's an ink which I use for writing greeting cards, for writing something which it's gonna head out to a person that I want to be surprised by the choice of ink color and the effect, the sparkling. And shimmering inks are made with a shimmering particle, because actually it's something which is added into the ink. It's precipitating, and you have to shake the ink before using. And in fountain pens, if it's going to sit for a long time, it will clog the feed. It's one of those inks that you need to be a little bit more careful with and wash the fountain pen, use it for specific purposes and not like, for example, everyday use. Wherever you go, you're gonna have a pen with shimmering ink at your disposal. But this is just how I see things. You can clearly use this kind of ink every day if you want so. And one of the best things in regards of having this ink, if you want to clean it very easy, also comes from Diamine. It's one of the nib cleaning fluids, and this is not safe in all fountain pens. So if you have an ultra expensive irreplaceable edition fountain pen, my best bet would be to not use such a ink first of all, like a shimmering ink. But if you use, and if it's going to be clogged up, try with some warm water and avoid doing a flush with a nib cleaning fluid like this one, which is basically a substance made out of distilled water and some ammonia. In fountain pens like this one, you will be very, very wise to use such a substance to clean the feeder out of that ink. And let's open the box. We're gonna get the ink. Ooh, what a pretty sight. If we turn the bottle like this, this is where the shimmering is deposited, and you can actually see this beautiful pinkish bluish hue. Looks like the ink, it's going to take that shimmering particles, and we are going to shake this. Shake. Looks like we have more shaking to do, and there will be the good time to add a little bit of music from Elvis Presley. But no, that's with twist, not shake. Anyway, twist and shake. This has been inked with Firestorm Red last time, and it still has some particles left, if I can see clearly. Ultrasonic cleaner, a little bit of water, warm water, nib cleaning fluid, and it's working like a charm. So you don't have to be afraid of using such inks, because it is not just like impossible to clean. You can still have these inks and also enjoy them. So yeah, you can have the cake and eat it too with shimmering inks. Enough, we talked about cakes, we talked about colors, inks and everything. Now let's see this impressive color, and I'm gonna write it down. So we have Diamine, and this is Sailor. Warning, there's plural, Sailor's Warning. Let me see if I can pick up some of that particles which is supposed to be in suspension. We're gonna give it one more shake. We're gonna take the Q-tip and we're gonna try to see if we can get that sparkles on the paper, hopefully. And I think if we add plenty of this ink, we should see some sparkles. Usually when it comes to fountain pen inks on the video, it's a mess. So till this point we haven't made any mess, and I'm very happy regarding this. So look on the Q-tip, we already have those particles of blue, turquoise, purplish showing up. It's just a matter of time until we're gonna see them on this beautiful Tomoe River paper. Caledon Cat, it is a little bit light on the pigment, so it's gonna feel like a dry ink. Heavy on the shading aspect. We don't have any sheen going on in that Caledon Cat ink. Sailor's Warning, I would intend to use it in fountain pens like my Lamy right here, which is very easy to clean and maintain, because we had a few moments since we inked up this pen. Have a look at the feeder. It's already filled with those particles, which is actually the sparkles which are added into the ink. Will not sit well for 1 or 2 weeks in a fountain pen, and just simply wash at the first time you get some water in that feeder. But if you want to add a little bit of sparkle to your writing and a little bit of character, this will be just perfect. I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit more so you can clearly see what we have on the page. I'm going to try to play with the light and with the notebook. And this is the sort of a deal that you can expect with such an ink from Diamine. Beautiful candy red with that shimmering, and I look forward to seeing what will come from the Reddit community in the future. Let me know your experience, and if you like Diamine inks, which is the color that you have and which is the favorite color from your personal fountain pen collection in regards of inks. I hope you enjoyed my play on colors with Diamine inks, and if you enjoy content like this, give this one a thumbs up. This will help me a lot with the YouTube algorithm and everything. If you're looking for any Diamine inks, scroll down a little bit, you'll find the details for our website. There you can find numerous Diamine inks, pretty much all of them, and so much more. Thank you so much. As always, I'm your host, Aaron from Pen Adventure. I look forward to seeing you next video. Till then, stay tuned, enjoy colors, have fun. Bye bye.